Open Mic. My name is Jason. I'm going to be your host today. We're going to get this thing started off with our first comedian, Lee Shorts. Everybody, round of applause for Lee Shorts coming up to the stage.
Lee Schwartz.
Lee Schwartz, let's go.
Lee Schwartz.
Lee Schwartz.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
Well done.
Oh, jeez.
Appreciate the effort.
Yeah, jeez.
Go to it.
Jeez, I like that. Didn't have time to think about anything. I like that. Just kickstart and begin. So this is not a set. It's not a set at all, and it's just a mix mash of all sorts of things. I don't even know what to call it. I don't know. So there's no name for it. So maybe I'll come up with a name by the end of this. But I have been pushed a lot lately by my girlfriend, to get married. She's got all these magazines around, Bride and all that. So I'm starting to, I get it, and I've decided there's only, I said, I'm gonna, okay, I need to finally probably get rid of these subscriptions. Yeah, that should do it. But I go on, and I try to tell her, to go easy on me because, I break her things a lot, unintentionally, of course. They're just everywhere. And I told her I have limited spatial awareness, so I just have trouble knowing where my body is in relation to things around me in space. Right? Gen Zs know this, right? Yeah, all Gen Zs know what this is because they come up with names for everything. Used to be called clumsiness at one time, but now I found out about a new accommodation for working. It's called time blindness. Any more Gen Zers know what this is? You know what this is?
I've heard of it, yeah.
Okay. It's where you lose track of time. Yeah. Right. So the accommodation where you work at, they'll understand if you just forget about going to work. And you'll explain next day, I just had a really bad case of time blindness. I thought it was Saturday. and your boss and your boss is supposed to say, okay, I understand. It happens. Okay. All right. See if you can come in Monday. But I wish I had that really when I was, as a kid. I mean, my first job, because it was just chronic lateness at one time for me. But I did fill out an application recently, and I saw all the different things you could say you can get accommodations for. ADD, DDD, and all the manic depressive or physical disabilities. And then I saw it said other. Yeah, and I'm like, this is my chance. All the things that could help me do my job better, really. Let's see. I don't like getting yelled at. I'm kind of have trouble with getting fired. I need frequent breaks often. Sometimes I need long vacations continually. And I think it's great. I'm really all for that. You can get the dream job, right? Just from all these accommodations. I need a raise every couple months. Otherwise, I can't do my job well. And but I go on. And my girlfriend says right now that I should give up trying to be a substitute teacher. I'm a substitute teacher, which is replacement kind of for regular teachers, kind of like substitute teacher, less than teacher. So I don't get much more respect than an honor student, really. And there's honor students that can probably teach the class way better than me and work the stapler way better than I could ever do, honestly. And the other day, there's always somebody in the class that, is the teacher's pet, and she wanted to do everything. She's like, give me this, give me something to do, give me something to do, she said. And I said, okay, I'm going to go out for a second. Why don't you here's the code to correct these papers. And actually, I can't see. I'm going to put my glasses on. Oh, wow. Jeez. Wow. I didn't see that person way in the back. So substitute. So I was in class and she, I told her, you can, here's the key thing that you could correct all the papers. So I came back and she's all done, and I said, oh great, that's my day's done. Employ. She can be the substitute next time. Yeah. But I go on, and my brother was telling me about his new, my nephew, his son, he's about 4, and he hasn't spoke yet. He hasn't said a word, and I'm wondering what's going on. My mom is so upset. She goes over every day trying to get him to talk and talk and talk. She's trying everything. And I figure one of these times he's just going to talk to shut her up. It's like, I can't take it anymore. No, please, not her again. And I had trouble talking when I was a kid, actually. And finally, I did say my first words, and my mom said, "That's enough out of you." Yeah. Yeah. And then my mom would lock me in a closet sometimes. Yeah, she did. She did. Believe it or not. Then another time in the basement, right? And I said, she brought me out. I said, why? Why'd you put me down in the basement? And she said, I had to put you down there because I'd already put your brother in the closet. Made sense. My parents were real honest. They're honest people. Hardworking, honest, emotionally abusive parents. But they were truthful. That was the point. They were truthful no matter what. They never really gaslit at all, which was good. And but I go on. And my girlfriend says that I really don't have very good ideas at all. And I do my best to come up with good ideas, and they never really come through. So she said, just don't think. It doesn't agree with you very well. So just don't try it. Don't try it at home. Don't try it anywhere, she said. And I did have one good idea, I thought, but and it was a really good idea, actually. I thought it was, sometimes I second guess myself, so therefore I think I think I do. I think I guess yeah, right. Okay. But I think I do know one thing, and I do know that I guess I don't know. So it's like second guess thing comes in. But thank you all for listening. I do know that. Thank you all for listening. Okay. All right.
All right, everybody, keep it going for Lee Shorts. Lee, ever think that that's just your girlfriend's way of motivating you? Like she's just telling you that you can't do things, hoping one day you'll just be like, no, you shut up, I can do it. But you're just like, you got a point,
Yeah, it's motivation.
Yeah, maybe she secretly wishes you'd be like the best comedian in the world.
Yeah, secretly.
Secretly. But she'll never give you that satisfaction. She'll never tell you. She'll never tell you no. All right, let's keep things going. So up next to the stage, everybody, round of applause, Junior Molino. Let's bring it up. Everybody. Very funny, very tall.
Guys, keep it going for the great Jason Ham, by the way. Gotta tell you, recently did a gig with Jason Ham. Phenomenal. Pictures, video, anything production related. I highly recommend Jason Ham. My full endorsement, 10 out of 10. Yes. Gotta also give it up for Haley as well. She's visiting with us, interning this summer. She's done a phenomenal job here at the LA School of Comedy. Guys, some things have happened in my life. Yeah, so I go to Disneyland with my 83-year-old grandmother recently. Yes. First thing she does, floors it to It's a Small World. And It's a Small World, that's basically the senior citizens nightclub. They hear that song, they're like, ooh, that is my jam. It's a small world after all. They're like, turn it up. Boy. Next thing I know, mobility scooters everywhere. If you think a packed Disneyland with mile-long lines is chaotic, try adding a few hundred mobility scooters whizzing around. Yeah. It was basically Mario Kart with a turbo powered by oxygen tanks. You play Mario Kart, Patty? You may not know that one. It was bumper car sponsored by the AARP. Gosh. She ends up smashing a lady's leg into the wall. She really does. Then she honks like she's the victim. Like, bro, like, hey, watch where you're going. Like, abuelita, settle down. Slow down, girl. God, never been more afraid of something with a basket on the front. Yeah. No, serious. I didn't know those mobility scooters came with a hit and run feature. Did not know that. Have a great time. We have a great time, even with the matching Disney T-shirts my uncle buys the whole family. Everybody's seen those matching Disney T-shirts. My uncle, guys, buys everybody those shirts. Only problem, he doesn't buy them at Disneyland. He buys them from some guy in a parking lot. Yeah. Those things are so bootleg, Mickey looked like he owed people money. He's like, hey. They were so bootleg, they had a Trans Pluto on the front. They really did. But yeah, the Trans Pluto had the ears like in a bun or some shit. It was crazy. It was absolutely insane. I got to be honest with you guys. I've been trying to cut back on smoking weed. And I've been trying hard. And instead, I've been burning incense nonstop. Yeah, for effect, just keep something burning. Now, every time somebody walks into my place, they don't ask, have you been smoking weed? No, they're like, who here just started therapy? Yeah, they ask that. Is your shaman running late? I'm like, no, but I have an opening at 3:30. Come on down. Yeah. Show up 10 minutes early and you'll meet your spirit animal. Yeah, you're gonna. These are the jokes, folks. These are the jokes right here. No, seriously. Been burning so much incense, my smoke detectors become spiritual. Yeah, doesn't beep anymore. It just whispers, release your attachment to material possessions. Yeah. Not sure if I'm detoxing or accidentally opening a portal. Yeah. But I have been putting on some pounds, guys. Believe it or not, I've been putting on some pounds, and I know this because I'm slowly transitioning from these jeans to elastic waistband shorts. Yeah, life is changing when buttons start feeling aggressive. Yeah. Really? I went shopping for a pair of pants recently, went from a 34 to a 36. But mentally, I still identify as a snug 34. A medium Mexican. Let me say that one again. A medium Mexican. Yeah. Problem with the elastic waistband shorts, though, is that they remove total accountability. These jeans, they keep you honest. You gain 5 pounds, the jeans are immediately like, amigo, ¿qué pasó? What happened this weekend? Buttons working overtime. The elastic waistband shorts are your friend that says, get the fries. Add the chocolate shake. You have tacos after midnight, the shorts are like, you deserve happiness, Junior. Job well done. Elastic waistband shorts, they let you live a complete delusion. Tell you what, though, being a Latino is very difficult gaining weight because my Mexicans make it impossible to process emotionally. Most people get concerned. Mexicans, we celebrate. You gain 15 pounds at Thanksgiving, your aunt acts like you got promoted. Yeah, she's like, mijo, míralo, por fin comiendo, finally eating. I'm like, tia, finally eating. This torso starting to look like it's sponsored by tortillas. Oh, my gosh, food after 30 just hits different. In your 20s, you can have tacos, burritos, carne asada at 2 a.m. and wake up looking like a model. Now I have one burrito and I feel the Chernobyl effect coming on. My metabolism crossed the border, never came back. You may know, Susana got deported. But here's what I did. So I'll tell you what I did. So I started gaining some weight. Then I tried going vegan to bring it back down a little bit. And at first I did pretty good. First, no meat, no dairy. At first I do pretty good, but after a few days, I get so hungry. I start having dreams about eating chicken. Yeah, just me gnawing on a chicken leg. Not even cooked. Apparently, my subconscious mind doesn't know about salmonella. And these are not normal dreams. Most people dream they're flying, having sex. I've had that one a couple of times. Winning the lottery. In my dreams, I'm behind a KFC fighting a raccoon. Like, that's my breast. Give me that. Then the dreams start getting really weird. One night I dreamed that I'm at this beautiful restaurant, white tablecloth, candles, romantic music playing. Waiter comes over, doesn't even hand me a menu, and just puts a live chicken on the table. And I'm like, I'll take it. Give me that chicken. Here's the problem. In my dreams, I have no remorse, no guilt. In real life, I try to be compassionate. Animals are our friends. In my dreams, friends don't let friends go hungry. Yeah, then it starts happening. Then it starts happening during the day. I'm driving, and believe it or not, I see a chicken crossing the road. And for the first time in my life, I know why. He's getting away from me. By day 5, I'm going crazy. I go to sleep and I have the most beautiful dream ever. I'm walking through a pasture. Sun is setting. Light air wisps through the air. Hundreds of chickens are running toward me, and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. I finally connected with nature. Then I look down. I'm holding a bucket of ranch. That's when I realized, boy, maybe veganism is not for me, because by day 5, Colonel Sanders himself shows up, appears, and he's like, Junior, you tried. And I'm like, Colonel, I'll take 2 original and 1 crispy, please. Give me that chicken. Put it over here. But I will tell you that Mexicans, we don't like going to the hospital, and this is an issue. We don't like going to the hospital. You could be dying, and my family's like, give it 1 more day. Give it 1 more day. It's been said once. I'll say it again. The Mexican healthcare plan: Vicks VapoRub, 7-Up, a banana, and a nap. And if that doesn't work, throw in a blanket. Now we're getting serious. My grandmother, mi abuelita, love her. She's got a busted up right knee, busted up left knee, and she still doesn't want to go to the hospital. She's like, no, mijo, if I go in, I'm not coming back out. To her, the hospital is the waiting room for God. Yeah, you go in, next thing you know, boom, little angel wings. Then my dad gets sick. Headache, nausea, dizziness. And even my grandma that doesn't like hospitals, she's like, sí, vamos al hospital. Let's go to the hospital. My dad's like, no, I'm not going. I'm going to sleep it off. It was the potato salad. Mexican dads think every illness comes down to one bad meal. Yeah. Broken arm, bad ceviche. Migraine, bad carne asada. Chest pain, salsa was off. We don't diagnose, we review meals. Yeah. We end up taking him to the hospital. He's throwing up in the car. And even then, he's like, this is totally unnecessary. Check him in. Doctor comes back. He's like, sir, we'd like for you to stay for an overnight examination. And keep in mind, everything is being taken care of by the insurance. He's got a beautiful nurse wiping his ass, basically. It's the 4 Seasons with IV fluids, basically. And he's like, oh, no, I'm not staying. I can't sleep. That's what he says. I said, Señor, I've seen you sleep through dogs barking. I've seen you sleep through car alarms. I've seen you sleep at quinceañeras, standing up next to speaker. But this room, adjustable bed, beautiful nurses, too uncomfortable. We don't like going to the hospital. We don't see it as healthcare. We see it as a one-way street. Yeah, just a one-way street. That was the hospital bit there, guys. I'll leave you with this one really, really quickly here because it's hot out there. It's hot, and the hotter it gets, the darker I get, and the darker I get, the more I get confused for jobs I've never done in my life. Yeah. I'm standing outside of a restaurant waiting for my car when this older lady comes right up to me, hands me her keys, and goes, if the car doesn't start immediately, try jiggling the keys twice. She had follow-up instructions ready, confident. I was like, ma'am, the valet gentleman will be here momentarily. She got embarrassed quick. You guys ever see somebody reboot racism in real time? She was like, oh no, I did a racism. There's more to that story, but we're going to leave that for next time. Guys, my name is Junior. Give it up for your great host, Jason.
All right, keep it going, everybody. Junior really know. Listening to you talk, I'm so envious of people who can dream, like absolute vivid dreams. All of my dreams are of me falling. I've never had like a real legit dream until first time I tried to stop smoking weed. If you want to have some fucked up nightmares, start smoking weed for years and then stop. And you'll see some shit. Like I was, like for some reason, one of my dreams I was driving and I was in a towel, like just a towel while I was driving down the street. And then I wanted the light to change faster, so I get out. to hit the button. I'm still in the towel. My car rolls away, and someone just in the street just in the towel. I don't know. It was just a weird dream. But yeah, anyway. All right, let's keep things going. All right, for the next comedian, everybody, round of applause. Susano, everybody. Off the stage.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I had somebody try to flatter me a couple weeks ago, and I don't think they were hitting on me, but I still felt good about myself. I was like, whoa. They said, is that guy your muscle or something? And I was like, hey, how the hell did this guy know I've been thinking about going to the gym? They always say it starts in the brain. So I'm like, I'm going to get there. I'm going to go there. And then I pass by and I'm like, hi, Jim. I'll be there. And I end up at Jim's Burgers. Like, son of a bitch. Wrong gym, guys. I didn't mean to go to this one, but I'm not going to turn down a meal. And the guys there, it doesn't matter where I go. No matter where I go, if I'm not ordering a meal for all my family, they're like, okay, what else do you want? If I order one thing, they're like, fucking liar. Come on, guy. Well, you know you want some more. It's like in that movie, Dude, Where's My Car? And then, and they want to hit me with that. Everybody wants to hit me with the and then. Except the only one time they ever didn't do that to me was the first time I went to Jamba Juice. I was like this damn big. I ordered one drink, and they were like, sir, are you really going to drink this, or is this for someone else? It's for me. I don't believe it. About 2 years later, they were like, damn, have you really been drinking our juices? I sure have. I've been making my own, too, because I can't afford it. You guys are very expensive. No, maybe we should put your old picture and your new picture up there. You could make people feel good about themselves. And I was like, what the are you complimenting me or shitting on me? What's that? All right, I don't know what's happening here, but okay, thank you for the compliment, I guess. So I'll take it that way. But I I used to work with this well, she'd probably get mad if I called her a girl. But I used to work with this girl who used to like to remind me that she was more of a man than me. And I was like, you're more of a man than me, but your name's Rebecca. And her godfather would be like, that's my goddaughter. You don't ever call her a man. I'll kick your ass. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then so in front of her, she'd always be like, Nino, oh my God. And then he'd walk away and she'd be like, what's up, fool? You think you're talking to, huh? Oh, I'm the man around here, dog. I run shit. And I'm like, damn, okay. Yes, sir. Absolutely. You got it. Yeah, that's right, homie. So then one day, the Nino wasn't there, and I tripped out because she came up like, Susano, oh my God, they're making fun of us. They're calling us master beaters. And I was like, what? She's like, the other crew, those other idiots that just got to the job, they're calling us masturbators. And I was like, what are you talking about? It's because they say the people that work in abatement, they don't do nothing. And I was like, man, just tell them that we're a bunch of master abaters, okay? That's it. We're good at our job. And her cousin starts dying. Oh my God, hey, fool. I knew I loved this guy for a reason. You're funny, fool. And the girl's just like, I'm not laughing, dog. I don't find that funny. And her cousin kind of pops out of the cut and he goes, it's because she's mad that she had to buy hers at the store. Food, don't take offense. It's she can't be masturbating. It's not the same thing. I was like, what do you mean it's not the? Never mind. I didn't say that. Okay, don't get mad at me. She's like, no, it's all right, big dog. I got you. I'm gonna go tell them that. So she goes and tells them that, and they were like, but aren't you the boss's goddaughter? With hey, fool. What I say? When he's not around here, I'm the man, fool, dog. All right, understand? I'm like, damn. Yes, sir. Everybody just kind of cut it after that, and here came her uncle. She's like, hi, Nino. I was like, oh, my God. You're confusing me. She's like, no, you don't get it. It's because when we were kids, I was the one who never cried. They all cried like little girls. And they were like, well, we used to get beat, and you would just get ice cream. That's why you're so big. I was like, damn. That's fucked up. You shouldn't be. Well, maybe you and Susano always got ice cream because this was kind of big too. I was like, hey, man, you don't be throwing me. You guys didn't know me when we were children, although I used to chase the ice cream man down. You know, I will confess to that. Yes, that's true. Now, I usually have issues with understanding people about things, not just because some people have accents, sometimes because I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, sure, whatever. This lady gets into my vehicle because I drive people around for the fun of it? No, for a job. No, so I'm taking her somewhere, and she's like, "You gonna take me to Rose?" And I was like, Rose Street or Avenue? Because we're in the wrong city. I need to go the other direction. Yes, to Rose. And I was like, is it a building? Is it a building? Yes, it's a building. I was like, okay. So I keep driving and following the map, and we get in the parking lot, and she goes, "Just remember, you're dropping me off at Rose." And I was like, okay, Rose. And look up. Oh, shit. Did you mean Ross? That's what I said. I was like, okay, sorry. Okay, well, we're almost at Ross right now. She's like, "Are you stupid or something? You can't read?" And I was like, well, I didn't see closed captions coming out of your mouth, so I don't know how I didn't read right. But now you just reminded me of my grandfather. He always asked me if I was stupid or something, and I was like, or something. So I couldn't give her that one line because she didn't ask me or something. She was very, very, very convinced that I was stupid. So I was just like, damn. Well, I guess it's not or something this time, is it, ma'am? But she ended up bringing me back to another moment in my life where I was filling up a liquor cabinet or liquor aisle for a cabinet. No, a whole aisle. And I was sitting there on a knee loading up the bottom shelf first, coming up, getting to about the third shelf, and I got tired of reaching up, so I stood up and I just hear, "Oh my God!" And I'm like, what the fuck? The old lady slides off my back, and I tried to make sure she didn't fall. I was like, "Are you okay? Oh my, I'm so sorry, please." Oh man, I'm sitting there thinking I'm gonna get in trouble. I was like, "Please don't tell the boss." And she was like, oh, she turned into Rose from the Titanic. She was like, "I haven't been touched like that in 84 years. And I was like, damn. So you're not gonna tell the boss then? Young man, you've made my day. And I was like, oh, cool. All right. Awesome. I was like, and she started pinching my cheek, and I was like, "Hey, excuse me, unless you're gonna give me like a $11 check on my birthday, I don't want you doing that unless we're gonna go watch like Murder, She Wrote or something. Please do not pinch my cheeks." And she was like, "Oh no, you're just my favorite. I'm gonna give you a customer compliment and thank you so much." So then the boss comes up to me later, and he's like, "That lady's always pissed off at everybody. What did you do to her?" And I was like, "Just don't watch the camera. Don't watch." And he was like, "Ugh, in public?" I was like, hey, calm down. You're gross, man. What the hell is your problem?" But I felt good about myself for making that lady's day. So every chance I get, I make an old lady's day. And not like that either. Hey, see, Lee Shorts is laughing at me. It's not like that, man. It's not like that. No, it's no, but yeah. So, oh man. Oh, I used to when I was what was I? I think I was like 11 years old. I used to cut grass with an old babysitter's husband. I love doing it anyways because my dad kind of taught me that as like a form of meditation. It was not really meditation. It was more like avoiding getting slapped in the head for a smart ass mouth. So I was always like, yeah, if I'm cutting the grass and I'm moving fast enough, he's not gonna whack me. And then I'd miss a little line, and he goes, "Hey, you're screwing on my grass. Fix that." Oh shit, I'm gonna get slapped. Hold on, let me get it back over here. So anyways, I'm cutting grass with my boss, and I didn't notice that we were like in a richer neighborhood because it was the middle of the morning when we were going, or not even the middle, it was the middle of the night to me because it was still dark. So like, where are we? And I'd see the grass, and I was super into wrestling back then, so I'd start like hitting my elbows. Looking at the grass, and I was like, "Oh, you didn't know? Your grass better call somebody." And then my boss was like, "Hey, pendejo, hey, what?" He was like, "Nos van a correr todos los güeros." He's like, "The white people are going to run us out of here. You better shut your mouth. This is a rich neighborhood." And I was like, "This is a rich neighborhood? It doesn't look like it." Pues cállese. Okay, all right, then I'll shut up. Okay, so I'm so sorry. All right, I just wanted to say one more thing. This Sunday at the Gardena Convention Center, I'm going to be in a show with Jazz Clarity for Laughs with Clarity. So if you guys got the time and are available, please come and fill the room for us. Really appreciate you all. Thank you, LA School of Comedy, and please make some noise for Jason.
Were you doing what, lifts, or were you driving people around?
Lifts, eternal enemy.
Uber.
I didn't say it.
Okay, cool. Okay, one of those. Yeah. Well, wink, wink. We don't know. Yeah. Awful. I hate doing it. I hate doing it so much. But I love getting those people from outside of the country. You can drop a little bit of knowledge. Let them know, like, oh, you're never too far away from a dispensary. You can find a taco or a burrito on any street corner, and just don't look at the crazy homeless people. Otherwise, you're inviting them in, and now it's your fault. Now you gotta call 911. Anyway, all right, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. First time hitting our stage. Let's bring up Sana Garcia. Give her a round of applause. I said it right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, sweet.
All right. I am under good authority to say that it's only okay to gain weight in a Mexican family if you are a man. But I've also never mowed grass, never had to, never been asked to, so that's cool. Okay, so I just found out my dad has dementia. It's scary, because I've seen what happens to girls whose dads forget about them. No, but really, my family's been going through a lot lately. We just found out that my uncle molested quite a few people back in the day. It left us all with so many questions. My question is, am I the ugly cousin? Like, he didn't get me. I'm not saying I'm jealous or anything, but only because he's not even my hottest uncle. So I'm a tattoo artist, and thank you. Shout out to tattoos. And I always hear crazy shit in my chair. I tattoo crazy people. The craziest thing I heard this week, and this is true, or at least I think so, I tattooed a woman that was an animal cop. Not like Paw Patrol animal cop. She is a human that polices animals. What is it called? Animal control. She's animal control. And she's animal control out in Victorville. If you guys have never been to Victorville, congratulations. It sounds like life's going great for you. Victorville is the stretch of land in between here and Vegas where all the tweakers look like leather handbags. So she told me that so many people dump their dogs in the desert that these abandoned dogs have now linked up, and there is now a wild pack of dogs roaming the desert. Then she told me that not only is there a wild pack of dogs roaming the desert, these dogs now have rabies. There's more. Then she told me not only is there a wild pack of rabid dogs roaming the desert, these rabid dogs are eating the homeless.
Oh, goodness.
The luck Victorville is having. Can you say two birds, one stone? So a friend of mine and I were wondering, neither of us have kids, so we were wondering when do you get to stop putting your kid in a car seat and having them use like the regular seatbelt? And guys, it said 4'9". I am still legally supposed to be in a fucking car seat. Can you imagine my car seat? Like the seams of my car seat just have hot Cheeto dust and eyebrow pencil shavings? Or imagine me like walking up to my Uber all fucked up after the bar, like carrying my own car seat. Or imagine like you pick me up for a Tinder date, we've never met, I walk up carrying my own car seat. If you answered yes to the last question, we caught you motherfuckers, the cops are waiting right outside. Okay, I got one more thing. How do we feel about using the word daddy in the bedroom? Well, I'm embarrassed to admit that for a time I did try it out when I first started dating my boyfriend. And one day he sat me down and he's like, Sinai, I wish you would stop using the word daddy because it grosses me out and it reminds me of a little child. So naturally, I did the only mature adult thing there is to do. And now when we fuck, I call him by my dad's first name.
Oh.
That's all I have. Thanks, guys.
as soon as you mentioned Victorville, I knew you were gonna be some shit. No, I have a cousin in Victorville, and she has like 12 kids, and all of them have like 4 or 5 kids or whatever.
And all of them have rabies.
No rabies. But then she's like, I don't know where you went wrong. I was like, you moved them to Victorville. What's there to do out here but fuck? Like, seriously. All right, so let's moving on. Last but most certainly not least, a little bit of an alumni here. Let's go, everybody. Let's get the energy going for some Patty. Patty to the stage. Come in.
Yeah, man, I can feel it. Can I feel it some more?
A little bit, yeah.
Keep it going. For Jason Ham. Give it up for Jason Ham, baby. I think, listen, this whole stand-up comedy thing, I'm going to get to it in a minute, okay? I think something more important. We have bonded together as a group tonight. Have you felt the magic? I have. I have, and it's refreshing because of the level of energy that's been here tonight. It's refreshing because of really we can agree. We look at the differences in all of us, and then look at us. Oh, we're the same. Look at the differences in all of us. Now we're all the same because we're all on the same page. We all hold the same very precious belief, and that is that Victorville is an unrelenting shithole. A fucking shithole! Don't get me going. Don't get me fucking going on Victorville. Victorville is what the devil thinks about to maintain his erection. Victorville! The shit. Do you know what the tooth per human ratio is there? They have freaking the best, but the good, really wholesale meth. It's just if you want to build a life around wholesale meth, or working in a prison, or just being in the prison, they don't have much choice. That's who's in fucking Victorville. Just so you know, if you go there, nobody ever. That's some place that you mention as little as possible, because you're scared someone might ask you to go back there. Because I come from a shithole. I come from a shithole. Terrible country. It was a terrible country. I come from a war. It was like a civil Belfast. It was the most dangerous. I'm an immigrant. Oh, I forgot to tell you. I know it does. You don't see them when you look at me. I know, but we come from this side of the crayon box. We do, and I came from Belfast. There was a civil war. You guys have your own pretty soon. You have your own civil war, and then you can fucking research that other countries have civil wars and shit like that. But I came here. I thought this was the fucking greatest fuck. Oh my God. But there were 22 bombings in one day when I was 8 years old in Belfast. There's so many bombings, my mother looked forward to the gunfire. She said, "No, Patty, don't be a wee little queer. It's only gunfire. Get out there and play with the other bios. Bondo!" It was such a fucking scary place. I'm telling the honest to God truth. Shit blew up. It wasn't all us, too. It was their other. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about, and I'm rationalizing. That's how fucking this traumatic shit goes back. But it's bad, you know. Like, and you guys, like here, you guys have a drink here called the Irish car bomb. Really, that's not really funny to us. I don't know. My uncle was killed by an Irish car bomb. And it was ironic because actually that was his favorite drink. That was his favorite drink. All right. But here, look, you get what I'm trying to say. Here, feel me on this one, would you? Would you? Let's go to Glendale and order an Armenian genocide and juice. Go there and we're entering the Armenian genocide and juice. And see what warmth you're welcome with. Go to Little Tokyo, order a Hiroshima margarita. You will not be warmly welcomed. What I'm saying. Can I say something? This is the truth. I'm way too fucking high to be doing this right now. I just believe in complete and frank honesty while on stage. You guys deserve more than what I'm giving you. Because let's face it, you could have been anywhere, but no, you're not anywhere. You are fucking right here, right now. And that's not nothing. Not in my book. No, because it costs money to get up and go anywhere now, right? That's cheap. Gas was so high for a while, I stopped buying it. I just bought cocaine and I ran everywhere. Do you enjoy, is this a cocaine living group? Because I was understanding, my understanding was, and I thought it said out there on the internet that this is a free cocaine night here. Am I wrong? Am I the only one that saw that on the banner ad? The banner ad. Is it? Look at this. Because when I look around, I feel your judgment. Because like you're like, Patty, what exactly are you doing? This isn't the thing. You know, and I'll tell you why. Because this is like you guys are doing your stand-up comedy open mic thing. But this is a little bit, if you could do it, and it'll work. Oh, it's going to work great. But if you lean into more like a little bit of a tiny cult or an abusive orphanage kind of vibe, you'll catch what it's really about. You could feel it. You'll get what it's really about. I haven't had a rough day. Earlier today, an elderly Filipino gentleman accused me of being a white supremacist.
Oh.
It's the last time I give my father-in-law a ride to Panda Express. Very angry. He's very moody. He's 91. You know, he lives with us. Elderly Filipinos don't wind up in nursing homes because elderly Filipinos have a nurse at home. And I love him, you know, but I'm taking him there 7 or 8 times. I take him twice in a day sometimes. And I take him to different ones. It's not always the same one. No, he's finicky about which one. But the other day we were at the one in Culver City. Huh! Fuck! He went to the bathroom. He comes back. He's like, I said, oh, I'm going to do the voice, by the way. He's my father-in-law. I gets a comedy rule. I get to do his voice. And he said, this! Mexicans in the kitchen are being racist. They call me a Chino. I'm not Chino. I'm Filipino. I said, Dad, I understand. Don't worry. I'm going to clear all this up. Don't worry. It'll be fine. I said, which one? Which one? He said, I don't know. They all look the same to me. I can't tell the difference between them. So I said, oh, okay. All right. So funny, after the meal, I actually talked to the manager, and it turned out the Mexicans that were in the kitchen were from Guatemala. So kind of, you know, it was a racist tie. Don't you like when it's a fucking racist tie? You know, and then we just argued about, oh yeah, you know what he gets when he goes there? He's a freak. He gets the broccoli and beef. Do you like that fucking broccoli and beef? I get fucking orange chicken. Oh, where are my orange chicken, people? Fucking love orange chicken. I'm not a political comedian, but I feel very strongly. I'm going to go out on a limb. Haley, going out on a limb. I'm going to say this. You could quote me, man, with glasses on. You can quote me. You look like you might kill me, but you can quote me. I have no idea where I was going with that. Where was I at right before that?
Broccoli beef.
Oh no! Fuck that! Broccoli and goddamn stop it!
No,
I'm talking about the orange. Fuck that's what I'm talking about. All right? I'm talking about fucking orange chicken. Fuck you and your beef and broccoli. Anyway, I'm getting all caught up in it. I believe anybody that is responsible, the folks that are responsible for the orange chicken at Panda Express, should be granted immediate citizenship. Do you concur? Thank you. Because I'm a picture of what's possible. I'm a picture of what could happen to you if you're not careful. No, I'm a picture of really what this great country's all about. And when I mean that, I mean all of it for everybody all the time. Not a little bit of it for those people over there. No, everything for everybody all the time. Not just some for some at the other times, and other times none for none. It's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. I don't really know what I'm saying. What was I saying?
Broccoli beef.
Broccoli. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, my life is like, I'm an immigrant. I came to this country. I didn't have fucking nothing. I had nothing. I never saw a supermarket. It fascinated me that much food could be in one place. I did. My wife of 34 years. Thank you very much. It's hard, but yes, I do that. Yes, I do that every day. My wife. I'm 100% Irish from Ireland. She's 100% Filipina from the Philippines, right? And in Los Angeles, that makes our children tall Mexicans. That's how they're made. I don't know if you know that. Anyway, you guys give yourself a round of applause. You've been pretty good. Pretty good. And I want you to keep that applause going for your host. I'm out of minutes, right?
You've got a minute left.
I've got a minute left?
Yeah.
All right. Let's recap what's gone on just so further. And I have to ask the guy with the glasses on only because your eyes are like a window to your soul. And if I could get absorbed, I wouldn't be able to think straight. I'm serious. It would make you. I'd be thunderstruck with your beauty. Him, I could look at and go, all right, I better be careful. I just better be careful. But can I ask you, if you were to think back on tonight's festivities, from stem to stern, from the top to the bottom, from the bottom to the top, what rings a bell for you? What hits your nanas?
You made me sad with the broccoli beef hatred.
It was a broccoli beer that brought you down. No, collectively as a group, because it's not about me. I told you in the beginning, it's about fucking us. Listen, you guys have been great, and I do mean that sincerely.
Hold on,
Most of you. He's been a bit talkative, but the rest of you.
A political statement about orange chicken. I like that.
I like a political statement about orange chicken.
I like that.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much. Well, listen, I'll quote Louis C.K. Remember Louis C.K., the comedian? This is my favorite quote of his. Thank you for allowing me to expose myself. I've been Patty. Let's give it up for your host, Jason Ham.
I love that so much. He's like, what out of everything that I've said, Susanna was just like, you talking bad shit about broccoli beef, and I felt very particular about that. But anyway, it's been a really great night. Thank you all so very much for coming out. LA School of Comedy, your place for podcasting, headshots, self-tapes, coaching, bears, oh my, everything we have it. You all have a wonderful night. That'll be the end of our show. Go ahead and play us off, Haley.